Well, good morning, friends. Rise and shine, and welcome back to Live at 6:05. I have missed being with you every morning, and I'm so glad that we're kicking off this brand new season together. After a summer break, short summer break, we are. I'm excited to be back. And maybe, this season of life is crazy, right? As we get back to school and maybe back to sports or just different things are shifting in your life as we're kicking off this brand new season together. Maybe it feels like you're jumping back into life with a lot of moving pieces between work and family and trying to get back into routines. Maybe you're feeling a little stuck in life, or maybe uncertain about life, or maybe even just overwhelmed with all that is going on right now, or maybe everything that is before you right now. So today we are going to talk about something that we all need, and that is clarity and direction. So, how do you figure out what it is you truly want, and how do you start moving toward it? Um, because when we feel stuck, it's usually not because we don't have options. It's because we don't know how to sift through all of the options that are in front of us. It's like standing at a crossroad and there's 10 different paths that we could take. And we start to think about, oh, the benefits of this and the benefits of that. And is this the path I'm really meant to be on? And is this where I'm really called? Is this, would I really enjoy this? And there are so many different paths, and our thoughts just, what if I choose the wrong one? Have you ever felt like that? And all of a sudden there's this analysis paralysis, or maybe it's just we freeze because we're afraid of making the wrong choice. And we end up just standing still instead of starting to take steps towards something and start moving down the path. Because the truth is, clarity isn't something that just shows up one day. Clarity comes from just taking intentional steps forward. So today we are going to talk about 3 simple ways to start finding clarity and direction when you are feeling overwhelmed. And the first thing to do is, often when I'm working with clients, is encouraging them just to, let's just take a time out. Let's pause. Let's reflect. Maybe we sit down and do some journaling. But instead of rushing into decisions, and just start by asking yourself, what season of life am I in right now? What season of life am I heading into? You may not be in the same place as you were a year ago, or maybe even at the beginning of the year. Maybe, 7 months have gone by, 8 months are almost gone by. Maybe things have shifted and changed in your world. Your priorities maybe have shifted and changed. The energy that you have right now, the responsibilities that you have right now, those shift throughout the month, let alone throughout the year. And that's okay. That is just the way life works. So, taking time to sit back, notice these shifts in your season of life, and just allowing some space for clarity. So in that too, just simplifying the question. Number two, simplify the questions, because instead of saying, what is my life's purpose? What am I meant to do? What do I want to do before I die? Which those are huge questions and they feel huge. And that often will just stop us in our tracks. But ask, what matters most to me right now? What matters most to me in this season of life? Because that can change, as we go through college, as we have start a family, all of these things. We start our career. Maybe we're halfway through. Maybe we're, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with our career. Wherever we are, what do I want to experience more of in this season of life? Or maybe what do I want to experience more of by the end of August, or looking into September? What do I want to experience more in that month or by the end of the year? When we make it smaller, clarity begins to zoom in on that next step for what we want to do. So it's not the whole staircase, just thinking about that next step. Where do we want to go next? And then taking one small action Direction doesn't come from sitting still. Direction doesn't come from thinking about things, journaling about things, doing all the research. Yes, all of those things are very important, but we need some movement. We need to take some steps. So if you're thinking about career change, maybe that first step is having coffee with someone in that new field. Or if you're thinking about your health, maybe it's getting out tonight and taking just a quick 10-minute walk, just getting out and moving your body. Small actions start to build momentum that help you uh, test where your true passions are and energies are. And if you try something and you're like, nope, that's not what I want to do, that's okay, because that is something you have learned and you can check that pathway off of the possibilities. So we are always learning and growing and shifting as we go through life. So, friend, if you are feeling stuck today, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not behind. No one else is farther down. You are where you are supposed to be, and you're just at a pause. And a pause is a powerful place to be because it's a powerful place to begin again, to take a moment, reassess, and then get moving. Clarity and direction are waiting for you one step at a time. So here's your challenge for today. I want you to write down one thing that matters most to you in this season and take one small action toward it before the day is over. Before you go to bed, I want you to take one small action towards your goal. Clarity does not come from waiting, it comes from walking and walking in faith. Sometimes it's just a little bit of faith to get us moving. So, thank you for joining me for our first live at 6:05 back from the summer break. And I will be here each morning with encouragement and tools to help you illuminate your purpose and ignite your passions so that you can live with direction. So, if you're ready to go deeper and want um, more personalized support, reach out. I would love to talk with you about one on one coaching and what that might look like for you. So until next time, take that step today. But truly remember, you are made for more. So go light up this world with your purpose and with your passions. And I will see you tomorrow at 6:05.